Hi everybody, I've got a Roomba S9 here that got caught up in a string while cleaning, and now it's got a wheel that doesn't fall down. So basically there's a spring that helps the wheel go towards the ground, and unfortunately while vacuuming, the Roomba caught up a piece of string that dislodged whatever spring was here to push the wheel down. And obviously it can't go very far like this, it's just dragging the wheel around. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. The first thing to do is to open up the Roomba. You have to basically take out all the screws on the bottom of the Roomba. There's one here, one there, one there, one here, one there, and one here. And then at the top for the brush compartment you have two screws, one here and one here. You need to take out the brush compartment as well to remove the wheel unit. So I'm gonna do that and be back in a second. So here's the Roomba with the bunch of parts removed. In my case it's the, well, let's call that the left wheel that has a problem. If you were to remove the right wheel, there's an extra thing you have to do, which is basically lifting that sensor out of the way in order to be able to pull the wheel. The wheel seems to be held by a clip at the very bottom. I don't know any smart way to reach to it. You just have, so what I do is just like pull up. Make sure that you really pull up, because all the modules in the Roomba are connected together with like small connectors that look like this guy right here. So if you pull sideways, you might be at risk of breaking that. I might need both my hands to get that done actually. Yep, I needed both my hands. So here you see the problem. This spring is just free, and it's supposed to be attached to this little thing right here. I can't really see it too well on camera, but yeah, there's a little tab right there that the spring is supposed to be attached to. So there's no way that I'm going to be able to put my fat fingers in here to pull the spring all the way there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use a little string, like pick anything but something that's not too large, so you can actually pull it out in the end. Attach it to the end of the spring, make it go through that hole, and then just like pull the spring and try to put it in place. Once again, so I will need both of my hands to get that done, so I'll be back in a second. There we are. It's been a little bit of an exercise in patience. I had to basically pull the thread all the way here and then push it with my fingers through the hole, but I have my wire that I can try to pull that whole thing and attach the spring where it's supposed to be. Okay, that part was pretty easy. So you might be able to tell the spring that's back in place on the little tab right there, and you can see that my wheel is bouncy again. So now the last step, and that's the reason why I was advising you to use a little thread or string like this rather than something larger, is to be able to basically pull the thread off. If you pick something that's larger or that's not as flexible, you might actually have an easier time driving it through that hole, but afterwards to remove it, I tried in the past with a piece of metal wire, and that was quite a pain in the butt to get it out of the hole. And voila, the module is reassembled properly and bouncy. The last step is to put everything back together and test it out, which I'm gonna do in a second. You might ask why even bother? The S9 is pretty new and this thing's probably under warranty, and you would be correct, but you know, with coronavirus around, I just don't feel like sending it back to warranty unless it's completely broken, because I would expect the replacement to take forever, and I actually need my vacuum around. So okay, let's put the wheel back in, put the brush compartment, the cover back, and test everything out. Okay, everything is put back together. Let's try it out. All right, good to go. Thanks for watching.